Star Wars Outlaws is proof that it doesn't matter what IP is backing you, as long as the game is complete garbage, no one's gonna buy, no one's gonna play, and everyone is gonna hate you. This is easily one of the biggest, if not honestly the biggest, disaster in gaming in the last decade easily. 600 millions is roughly the estimate by my calculations for how much this game cost. Ubisoft even came out and said that this is their biggest marketing campaign. And, well, maybe Ubisoft is doing the good old trick of marketing campaign does not go into the budget of the game, which would be hilarious if they did it, which would probably mean that this game costed them roughly a 1.2 billion to produce, to market, to do everything with, and roughly the equivalent of like 4 people bought this game in total. And, well, they made a DLC, and that DLC, we actually covered it, is trash. It fixes nothing, it's just the same old garbage that you expect. And there should be another DLC coming, which is even the best part in this.
We're almost a year away from the release of Star Wars Outlaws. I want to check it out after all of the updates, all the DLC, all the fixes, see what's going on here, because through even the release of The Acolyte, I was just holding on to that shred of hope. Could Star Wars Outlaws just be...
If you watched The Acolyte and you thought, wow, Disney is doing something right, I'm sorry, but your 2 IQ and 2 brain cells are showing, okay? If you thought The Acolyte is anything but absolute abhorrent feminist garbage propaganda, I don't want to be in the same room with you because you're probably going to infect it with stupidity. The Acolyte got us roaring campfires in space, burning stone, burning metal, and absolute no sense of storytelling. It is some of the worst garbage ever.
A general 7 out of 10 open world Ubisoft game that gives me the ability to roam Star Wars planets and have a good time doing it with some pretty basic gameplay features. As I documented in my...
This game had Jabba the Hutt saving you because Jabba the Hutt cares about people, you see? Yes.
Review. This game made me so angry because it didn't deliver anywhere close to that, not even accounting for the technical issues, the bugs, the facial animations, the AI breaking every 5 seconds. That aside, it was just the general gameplay loop that left me the most frustrated with Star Wars Outlaws.
Gotta love the stealth takedowns, okay? She taps on your shoulder, then she gives you the 1-2, 1-2. And it looks pitiful, it looks stupid, and my god, if I can bet you all of these takedowns were designed by extremely overweight individual that probably screamed girl power every time they were done with a single one of these animations. My god, is this a joke?
It was the forced stealth mechanic.
Especially when you get the hit armor. You know, armor that's protecting your face from impact. That thing, yeah. Well, thankfully, her arms are literally Hulk arms or something like that. And she just beats people with one punch through the armor that's supposed to protect your head from impact. 10 out of 10.
It was that I couldn't keep weapons on me after I picked them up. It was that the only stealth weapon I had was a single stun shot that would take forever to recharge. Since then, Ubisoft went to work and updated the game a ton, addressing a lot of my core complaints in my review. I thought it would just be interesting to pick the game up and see if anything has really changed. I know many things...
Lies. Okay, listen. Let me explain how bad things truly still are in Star Wars Outlaws, because I have checked on it a little bit to see what's up. And yes, while you no longer can get in this tall grass surrounded by 50 enemies, and they have absolutely no idea what's happening, you can just stealth assassinate them one by slightly exiting and entering back the grass. You know, it's not even tall grass, it's just like medium height grass. Yes, they kind of made that actually not work, but the stealth is still a joke, okay? You can still blatantly beat people up in front of other people, and they're like, oh well, must be the wind. It's atrocious. There are no redeeming qualities to Star Wars Outlaws.
I still have an issue with, such as the reputation system, are going to be still very much undercooked. However, I'm hoping to walk out of this going, yeah, it's the 7 out of 10 I always wanted. Unfortunately, though, if you were looking for more Star Wars Outlaws, you're not getting it. Tom Henderson of Insider Gaming has already said that Ubisoft canceled a Star Wars Outlaws sequel.
Wow.
And that's hot on the heels of a headline made by Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot, where he said that the reason Star Wars Outlaws failed was because the brand was in choppy waters at the time. It's a good deflection, and there is some truth to it. I think Acolyte...
It's not a good deflection. It's horrible. People love Star Wars. It's just the problem that all Star Wars that we're getting now is fucking ass. People say Andor is good. I haven't watched Andor, okay? A spy thriller is not exactly what I want from Star Wars. But it is in the Star Wars universe and whatnot, so people do like it. But still, the only Star Wars that people have liked in the past goddamn fucking decade is a spy thriller that's not really even that much Star Wars. That's really bad.
Absolutely had some brand damage when it comes to Star Wars. But to act like Star Wars Outlaws didn't come out completely undercooked is a lie. So today, we're sitting down together. We're going to check out all these updates, see how the game feels. We'll see if Ubisoft makes me tap out again or tap in. I don't know. Let's play. Okay, here we go.
Oh boy, is this
playing on performance mode on a base PS5. So I'm
oh damn, so we're gonna actually see gameplay?
not expecting too much here in the terms of visual upgrades, because the character models in the game...
Dude, the slight fucking strut. The unconsequential running animation is just killing me. Also, you can already make fun of her face, Jesus.
Game did not look... Yeah, you can already see, like, with the hair. Not looking that great.
Okay, I want him to go into combat.
I do like, as I said in my review, I do like Kay's hair. Like, I like her haircut. Very old school Star Wars vibe. I'm a fan of that. All right, let's find...
Is she having trouble running up the hill?
Looking that great. I do like, as I said in my review, I do like Kay's hair. Like, I like her haircut. Very old school Star Wars vibe. I'm a
Bro, is she carrying like 100 pounds of weight on her?
Fan of that. All right,
is this Rock Lee before he dropped his weights?
Let's find something to do, something to shoot, something to fight. Faction quest sounds great. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Okay. All right.
I can't. Even running animation is just ass.
So I know they added that you can shoot now while on this thing. I'm trying to, yeah. So you can just free shoot on this thing, which is nice. Originally they had it where you had to like slow down time and you had to like wait for a meter to recharge again. Like a lot of the gameplay decisions in the game were really backwards. Oh, hello. All right.
You see what I mean? It's just dead on the road, you run into it, nothing happens because fucking reasons. Listen, if I'm playing a AAA game and this happens, I'm already like, wow, I want the refund.
Time to test out the new shooting. Yeah, see, look, works great. Perfect. That would not be possible at launch day.
I told you I didn't need help.
That was the animations. I don't know, Mara. I don't know. It's just like, it's like, you know, yeah, like it's the eyes. It's very Andromeda coded. I said that in my review, so it's still very much in that ballpark, which is a shame.
Just looks bad. Just looks bad.
Oh, hey, here we go. Weapon pickup. Yes. I will say, I do like ND5. He ended up being a pretty good character, all things considered. Also, voice actor sounds sick. Come on. So you can't just take any speeder. Yeah, there's still some weird, like, yeah, you can read the datapad on this one. Those are just props, but like...
Wait, did he just go through a thing?
The datapad on this one.
Yep, and it's no collision.
Those are just props, but like, you can't just like take
Wow.
anyone's speeder bike, which is unfortunate. One of those weird things about this game.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Again, you would have to give me just 30 seconds with this type of gameplay and I would be out. I mean, Starfield, unironically, was better.
But let's keep going with the quest. Let's see what we can find. Nyx is adorable, man. I love Nyx.
The stupid fucking little baby Yoda insert is annoying and stupid. I want him to go do some stealth missions, okay? But that little fucking hamster just jumps on someone's face, and then that person just loses control of their arms, and they're like, ah, something's on my face. If only I had 2 protrusions from my stump body that could be manipulated to remove the hamster from my face, but I don't have any of these things. But if I did, I would call them arms. And there's some guy watching next to him like being, oh, 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 oh. God, this game is ass.
They got some great animations. Like, all the animation budget went to Nyx. There we go. Let's see what we get. See, look at Nyx. Come on, like, that's... Yeah.
I can't how ugly she looks.
He's cute as hell. What is Star Wars without your little cute companion?
This doesn't even look impressive. This actually looks... This looks bad. Making a Vista look bad is quite the impressive feat, I'm not gonna lie.
And the environments in this game also did always look pretty solid. Oh boy.
Yep, look at that. They're just running into these things and nothing's happening.
Oh, this is... Okay. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, this is a little ridiculous. Holy shit, man, chill out. Yeah, we're getting into that Far Cry territory where Ubisoft thinks a gameplay mechanic is me getting continuously harassed going from point A to point B. I can't stand that shit, dude. So many open world games do it now. I'm just like, dude, let me wander and just take it all in. That's the gameplay, believe it or not. Okay, I'm looking at the map. To be fair, I'm in their territory, and I'm in a pretty terrible standing with them. To be fair, I am reaping the consequences of my actions. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know if it's a hot take. I don't know if y'all agree. I personally went into Star Wars Outlaws just wanting like what's a good standard open world game from Ubisoft? Like Far Cry 3, Assassin's Creed 2, like just like, you know, climb the tall thing, mark your map, go explore. Like I was looking for a very basic collect-a-thon open world. I feel like one of Ubisoft's big pain points as a company is their ability to listen and inability to listen. Does that make sense? What I mean by that is they listen because, oh, we don't want to, you know, get on the tall thing and have all of the icons littered on the map. Like, you look here at this open world map here. Hang on, game's being stupid. You look at this open world map here. It's not really littered with icons. You compare this to, like, what you've seen in Assassin's Creed Unity.
I'd honestly prefer this over this. I mean, what is there here? It all looks flat. You like, this looks so awkward. You see all these roads and there's... What is the fucking point of all these roads? There's nothing here. I'm sorry, but I don't see any reason for this to be here. This to... What is the point of any of this? None of this looks like even real locations. So this deserted planet full of syndicate people has just, like, insane road infrastructure for some reason? I just don't get it. This looks horrible. I mean, what am I supposed to be even looking at here? Everything just looks like there's nothing here. I'm getting confused looking at this. I'm getting confused by the amount of nothing.
This to, like, what you've seen in Assassin's Creed Unity, it's a night and day difference. So, like, in that sense, it's like, oh, they listen. But then you see them do really stupid things, like with stop killing games or, like, you don't own your games. It's like, you're clearly not listening. But when it comes to their game designers, they almost listen so closely that it's like they don't really adhere to what makes most sense per project. Like, I do think for this game...
Well, at least they didn't use yellow paint, they used red paint.
It made way more sense to be like, okay, we're gonna do a...
I mean, look at this, that's an enemy. And she's right there. Right in front of you, on the fucking road. And everyone's just like, yep, this is fine.
Standard Ubisoft open world game.
Oh,
not
thank God! Here's tall grass.
a, like what they kind of did with Avatar as well, where it's like sort of vague, sort of indirect, and it ends up feeling very aimless. Oh, I thought that was my stealth shot. Whoops. Okay, well, hey, sayonara. Yeah, give me that blaster. Okay, so they still give you limited resources on the
Next attack.
blasters. Oh, man, it's such a it's still like a little disappointing, you know? Like I'm glad I can
A little disappointing.
stow it away, but with the limited ammo, there's no point in stowing it away. Oh, jeez, I should have healed. Journalist mode.
God, this is so bad.
Okay. But
And no one notices shit. Not the groans, not the anything. I mean, it's all fine and dandy.
you know, look at the bottom right. Look how slow.
And by the way, if you're gonna tell me, oh well, you can't make stealth in games if everyone just know. There are games that make stealth actually require some form of thinking, not just instantaneous. Oh, just go kill these people in front of each other. You know, there's an approach to these things. You're supposed to not start off with the guy right in front of everyone's eyes and then be like, oh, if you did it any other way, that stealth would not work because it would be reasonable. It's garbage.
Oh. The stealth shot takes to charge. All right, my stun shot is back. Got him.
So he found a guy who was just paralyzed, shot by something, maybe dead, who knows? And he's like, well, I gotta tell, well, you know what? These magical things called communicators that everyone has, let me just not use them. Let me just be like, oh, maybe someone's here. No shit, someone's here, Sherlock.
Go get him, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
And
okay.
that's Star Wars Outlaws stealth. Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that. They thankfully they didn't see him. Oh no, they got slightly interested in what's happening.
See, this is exactly
Back to the tall grass we go.
you're seeing in real time exactly what I critiqued about this game so heavily is like you get that one stealth shot. Look, it's still recharging, okay? So you get that one stealth shot.
I don't remember what Mr. Matty actually said about Star Wars Outlaws. I don't think he was that critical. I think this is just another classic, okay, boys, a year has passed. Now, let me call the bad game that I previously didn't call bad because everyone calls it bad.
You get elbows, you get nicks. And you have to somehow like navigate very linear levels. Like there's just this front entrance, and then I go through the front entrance taking out two of them, and there's two more in the front entrance. Like, bruh, my reputation with them went down. That's hilarious. Is it actually able to get worse than where it's at right now? Oh, it says kill squads hired. Yeah, everyone else likes me though. That's good. Okay, so I still do have this weapon on my back here, which we can take out. This is a weapon I looted. Now, normally in Star Wars Outlaws, if you climb the ladder, it gets dropped. But she actually puts it on her.
And by the way, yes, this is like the biggest update, the biggest thing ever. Where? Yeah, I mean, it's so bad. Just kill me. Yes, you can climb a ladder with a weapon. They did it. The game is saved. Unironically, when they added this, they were like, oh, this is gonna fix everything.
Back now, so you get to hang on to these weapons. Big deal out here for stealth game fans. Let's see how long we can stealth.
Oh.
Bro, these stealth takedowns are so slow.
These stealth takedowns are not slow, they're just... I mean, let's just watch again. I want to experience the glory.
Hang on to these weapons. Big deal out here for stealth game fans. Let's see how long we can
So, the thing just teleports.
stealth.
The enemy just magically drops their weapon for no reason.
For.
It jumps on his hand and he's like, what do I do now? He gets pulled to the pulled down, and then she's like, aha, girl power.
Bro, these stealth
With a good there. And then she look at this. She's looking at her and she's like, "Whoa, shit! Is that supposed to happen?"
Takedowns are so slow.
And then she gets like the double sandwich. It's insane.
Oh.
If anyone actually did that in real life, your hands would be broken by this point, okay? Your hands would be goddamn broken.
Boy. Yeah, see, like the AI, dude. Look at that. All right, let's see if we can do this a little quieter.
This is like Assassin's Creed takedowns. If you haven't heard me complain about that, that is also like Assassin's Creed takedowns, okay? So you have the ability to take down someone else with that weapon, a deadly, sharp-edged object, right? So you come to the opponent's back, and you slash their shins, then you stab them in the goddamn kidney, and they're like, and then you don't even finish them off. You stab them in a very slowly but lethal position that's gonna make them suffer, but completely capable of yelling and producing sounds. That is Assassin's Creed Shadows, and this is no better, okay? At least there they didn't make so the enemies make sounds when you take them down. Here they do make sounds when you take them down, which is hilarious. Okay, in Assassin's Creed Shadows, though, non-fatal takedown, enemies don't choose to not make sounds. It's just hilarious. Like, how do you make stealth this bad?
I just think, like, right next to Redfall, this game's got the worst stealth takedowns ever, man. Like, they're so unconvincing. It's like, yeah, that person's out for good. Little haymaker from K-Vess.
That was more believable. Admittedly, that's not a stealth takedown. That's a stealth kill.
It's a little bunk.
Okay, you don't need to put them down slowly, okay? Their head has been caved in. It doesn't matter if you're a woman. If you pistol whip someone at the top of their head, their skull is caved in.
Now, can you store more than one weapon? No, okay.
No.
So that's another kind of... Like, I wish you could have more than one with you. This is why it's kind of a bummer to me that they're not doing a sequel here. I wanted them to do a sequel because I feel like some of the things that they had to fix were, like, really obvious. I mean, I think the choice in the first place, to be very honest, was really obvious. But if they're going to not do a sequel, I just feel like there was so much left on the table that they could have done right. But I guess they must really feel like the Star Wars brand is not worth anything to them.
Yeah, Ubisoft said that it's Star Wars fatigue, that people didn't buy it. Surely. Star Wars Battlefront is coming back alive with like 30k active players daily after years. But no, just call it Star Wars fatigue, why don't you? Everyone's gonna know that that's definitely true and real. In any case, this game is absolutely atrocious. Let's just randomly go somewhere.
I sincere, like, am I overreacting? Like, I get it, like, oh, if it's not the consequences of my own actions, like, you're in a bad reputation with them. But, like, dude, how many times...
This is beyond bad. Okay, that was Mr. Matty Plays. If you... no one thought that Star Wars Outlaws is worth the play, but, you know, in case you did, I got a bridge to sell you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!